What do I always hit you in my hair?
That'd be our thing.
This would be a good thumbnail.
No.
I feel like Marilyn Monroe with my hair like that. Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Hey guys!
Hey guys.
I am here with Kyle.
And I'm with ShaKida. I don't like saying her name. She's Babes to me. Also known as Sexy Buns.
As you guys can read by the title, we are doing a How Did We Meet
My
video.
hair's getting long, guys. Yep. So the facts are going to get set straight.
The actual factuals.
Okay, I don't know what she's told you thus far, but you will hear the truth.
I don't think I ever talked about us meeting.
Well, then fine. You'll get the truth from day one. Lucky you.
But first, we have something to tell you guys. Do you want to tell them, babe?
Here we go. We have a channel out. 2 into 1. I apologize, but I forgot what the name of it was. But
Oh my
check the link down
gosh.
below, and it's going to be awesome.
It's called ShaKidalee TV. Oh.
Duh, ShaKidalee TV.
Oh, ShaKidalee, Kyle Lee. Yeah, we're gonna do stuff. Vlogs.
Yes, we're going to actually start doing all these things that we've been missing out on. All these challenges and what is it? What are they called? Tags.
Yeah, all couple stuff.
It's about to go down.
And I want to do
I want to do the throw up challenge.
I want to do, what's it called? No, I made something up. Well, I don't know if I made it up, but
I stole it from YouTube.
I never seen it before. It's called Truth or Dare. I'm going to pick a specific day, Truth or Dare Wednesdays, and you guys will, like, give us dares to do.
Yeah,
And
we'll
do
shoot
it.
out. She'll shoot out something on one of her social media accounts. That make sure you guys follow all of them. And like on Tuesday, so if we're doing it on Wednesday. No, you still hungry? Me too. So if we do it on Wednesdays, she'll shoot it out to you on Tuesday. Like, hey guys, send in your request.
Or I'll do it the weekend or something. I don't know. You guys can
You get the
always
idea.
comment on any video and just be like, oh, for Truth or Dare Wednesdays, can you guys do blah, blah, blah?
Exactly.
Are you down for anything?
I'm not scared of you. Don't mess up my hair.
Don't mess
One
with
rule.
my hair.
None of this is getting affected. Hair-wise, I don't care with everything else, but worked hard on this. Worked hard on this. These, I was born with them. They ain't going nowhere.
I love your brows.
Exactly. Example. Exhibit A of why I'm not getting them cut.
There's nothing up there yet, but you guys can subscribe.
Yeah. In anticipation.
Ooh. Wait, first off, I need to say Happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Happy Valentine's
Happy
Day.
Valentine's Day, sexy.
Okay, so, am I telling the story?
Yeah, you tell
And you just piggyback?
your trail. Yeah. You'll give your account of it, and then I'll give my guy perspective of what happened on my end of the story.
Okay, so background a little bit. My friend, we were at Target, and she told me, like, hey, I think it's this vanilla cup that you would really like and be interested in. Vanilla cups are, like, fine as F white guys to me, so I call them vanilla cups. Hope no one gets offended, but that's what I do. And I'm just like, okay, whatever, I'll come up to the job on Wednesday. So fast forward to Wednesday, I walk in and I see Kyle from a distance, y'all, like a distance, and I'm like,
Disclaimer, a distance.
did I really just come up here for this?
At the time, I had a lot of hair going on. in
Yeah,
this
he had a
area,
lot of hair,
and a
y'all.
lot of this. all through my neck and everything. So I looked like a grizzly bear.
From a distance, I'm just like, did I really do this? Did I really come here for this? So eventually he walks up and he's like, hey, do you need help with anything? And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for my friend Rain. Now in the back of my mind, because he's up close now, I'm just like, he looks good. So I text Rain. He's like, oh, okay, I'll go get her for you. So I text my friend, and I'm like, he looks the fuck good. And I don't know what the hell happened to him. He was gone for like a long time. So I went to my other friend and I'm talking to her about him. And she's like, why don't you get his number? And I'm like, no, because he's not even interested. Like, he didn't even look twice. Like, you can piggyback off of this.
Okay, well, my side of the story was... Fast forward to that day, Wednesday, I was in the break room talking to our mutual friend, Henry. And I was, believe, eating an orange at the moment. And I was looking out the window, and I saw this yummy piece of cake right over here walking up. And I was like, damn, or some variation of that. And Henry was like, oh, I think that's ShaKida. I'm like, who's ShaKida? And he was like, she used to work here. I'm like, oh. Okay, so she's going into the front door, which is right next to the break room. I had this genius idea because I didn't want to be a creeper and like be right up behind her. So I went circumvent. I went all the way to the back of the what are they called? Work. The donor floor. That's what it is. Sorry. I went to the very back of the donor floor and like walked my way forward. That's her seeing me for the first time. And then when I walked up, oh my God. And then I said, hey, can I help you with anything?
Y'all, he has a uniform on.
Yeah.
And he's just like,
so, need help? Got you. No, she asked to see her friend Rain. I said, I'm on it. So she's waiting up front. As I'm booking it to the back, I find Rain and I'm like, hey, I don't know this girl's name. Because I'm horrible with names, first of all, guys. So as soon as Henry said ShaKida, I was like, out my ear. I completely forgot her name already. So I'm like, hey, there's this girl up front, wants to talk to you, but I'm going to need you to make that happen. She's like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, no problem. I was like, no, you need to make it happen. So she's like, all right, yeah, well, tell her I'm busy right now, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So book it up front. By that time, she's already talking to the other friend. And I don't know, they were talking and they went their separate ways. I saw the friend book it to the back again. I went around, cut her off again. I said, hey, do you know that girl? She's like, yeah, ShaKida. I'm like, I'm going to need you to make that happen. She's like, oh, I got you. I'm like, you got me? I'm not joking. She's like, I got you. I said, okay. So, whoop. Then fast forward to her leaving. She left. So,
no, don't even go there yet.
Oh, okay.
This is what started.
That's the end of my story up until she gets the...
This is what started my whole thing of, I don't know what happened, but when he came back up, he was interacting with a donor or something.
Oh, that.
And I was still, at the counter. And this is where I felt as though he didn't even cared. He didn't show any interest because I'm looking straight forward. He's over here, diagonal from me.
I'm pulling one of these moves, but I'm at the end. She's at this part of the counter. I'm all the way at this end, but I'm just looking like this out the window.
He was not.
I was
looking out the window. He looked past me. He was not looking at me, so I'm just okay, he's not interested. I'm right here. He's not saying anything to me. So he's not interested. And then I hear him talking to one of the donors and I'm like, oh, he's joking around. He got a personality. Oh, he'll make me laugh. Oh, yeah. Zoe's new stepdaddy.
In my defense, guys, we both know that we always get crap for being So my trick is to just look past her, But then, boom, out of the periffs, I got my eye on you. I'm checking you right now. What? Oh, you got that little arch in the back. I see that. All right, I see over there. Because, guys, what she was wearing that day? Oh, my God.
He remembers what I was
Some
wearing.
Tissues for your issues shirt. It was like, I don't know what it's called, but like all this side of it was just cut out. And she had like this nice little tight little black number, what is it? Top. Oh, my God. Showed off the
It
little
was
midriff.
a shirt. Okay,
Oh,
listen.
Let me do my girl here. Oh,
I do this all the time, guys.
all the time, and she was banging.
Okay, so I had on a tank top, like a burgundy tank top, and it said tissues for your issues. And in the back, it was like high cut, I think. So it was showing my back and my midriff a little bit. And I just had on some jeans, but he just swears up and down it was like the best outfit ever.
Well, I mean, at the moment, that was the best outfit I've seen her in.
At
that
moment.
moment.
That was the first time you seen me.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. So put that in. But yeah, so that's why I said, like, she says I wasn't interested in her, but at the
He
same
wasn't.
time,
Like, he didn't.
I can't be like this.
I felt like if he was interested, because I'm so used to like guys coming
Used
up
to
to me
boys.
and saying something to me.
Used to
So
boys.
he didn't say anything, so I just was like, he's
Because,
not
well, you already
interested.
know why. I already went into, like, I had my people taking care of that.
My people, they're my
Our
people.
people. Our people, my people. Come on.
Which
now.
leads to why they go back and forth and say who hooked us up, because they're one's like, oh, I hooked y'all up, and the other's like, no, I hooked them up. So
I don't know. I give both of them credit because I really did talk to both of them. I don't know if she talked to both of them and said, hey, make that happen, but I went to both of them.
those weren't my words, but
Fast forward to her actually leaving. And I'm like, all right, cool. I got my people are on it, whatever, our people, whatever you want to call it. You know, it's getting set up. I didn't think anything of it. Fast forward to 10, 15 minutes later, I get pulled by the first mutual friend, the one that actually told her to come up here.
yeah.
Rain. She pulled me into the back. She said, I need you back here now. I said, okay. So I went back there. You know, I was doing something, so it took me like a minute to get back there. And I went back there to her office, and she was like, so, Rain's very dramatic, so I don't know her exact words here, but I'm paraphrasing. But she was like, so, I think I just made you. I think I just like got you your wife or something like that. Blah blah blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? She said, you know that girl ShaKidalee? Blah blah blah. Yeah. I said, yeah, she wants you. I'm like, what? Shut the fuck up. Whatever. I'm out of here. You're like, you pulled me back here just to mess with me. She's like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, that's just okay, because I didn't know anything of what she's already said, like, you know, what was going on in her head. So all I had to go on was this girl who apparently she's accused me for not being interested, but at the same time, she wasn't looking at me either. Like I said, when she told her story, she was looking this way as I was looking this way. So
periffs, yo.
exactly, periffs. But she didn't have a conversation with me. She just said, I'm here for Rain, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay. So she didn't really carry on a conversation with me either. So all I really had to go on was, you know, this, I'm not going to say stuck up, but like she wasn't putting forth anything either. So like I just had to go off like this fine girl was like here for Rain. She kind of hung out. She kind of had like a couple words with me, but like nothing too like, to give me any indication she was, you know, wanting a more of a conversation from me. So when Rain was saying, like, yeah, she's into you, she was like, you know, Zoe's next stepdad, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. She's like, yes. I'm like, I don't believe it. She's like, oh, yeah, you want to see the text? I was like, yeah. Because I thought, you know, she was just I was going to call her bluff. This girl pulls out the phone. Whoo! Just lit me up. She's like, this is ShaKidalee. Girl. Who the hell is this? And there's emojis and just, it was awesome. So I was like, all right.
I got set up though because Ren called me and I was like, yo, like that is Zoe's new stepdaddy, all this other stuff. And she had me on speaker while he's right there. And I'm just like, what the y'all set me up? Like,
she was definitely looking out for me because like I got the little brief bio, I got like the vitals, the statistics or the stats on this girl. So like I definitely got the
She gave him a rundown.
yeah, I got the dossier on her.
Like, full ass rundown. And then, like, she said to me when we were about to get off the phone, she said, he's about to call you. I'm like, okay.
I don't know why she said that.
And I was thirsty as hell because I'm sitting there looking at my phone like, okay. No, not call you, about to text you.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I don't know why she
So
called you.
I was like, I'm looking at my phone like, okay. And I kept looking at my phone like.
Keep in mind, she's doing that. I'm over here going like, okay, so like, how do you...
I didn't even have your number, so.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, so I had her number. So Rain gave me her number, but I'm just sitting on my phone like, all right, so how do I have this conversation? Or how do I start this conversation? Like, I'm not the kind of guy that goes, hey.
And he started the conversation.
Hey, I'm
so far left, y'all.
Yeah, because I wanted her to know right out the gate, I'm not this normal cheese ball that she deals with.
He started the conversation off like, what did you say? You don't have normal body parts or something? I don't know what the fuck you said. You don't have...
No, it was something like Ken doll. Like, I know
Yeah.
I might look like a Ken doll, but I'm anatomically correct or some shit like that.
He was basically saying he doesn't have any private areas.
Lies.
Because Ken dolls don't have it.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm just like, what the fuck? Like...
Because I was being corny. Cause
I was
like,
so confused.
I was trying to be funny because she was like, oh, you're so attractive. So I was like, all right, well, she thinks I'm like a Ken doll. So I'm just going to be like, yeah, like Ken doll. Unfortunately, all I got, I don't have anything. I don't know where I was going with it, guys. But at the same time, I didn't want to be like just this cheesy, dry, hey, this is Kyle. Well, duh, obviously it's Kyle. Rain just said I was going to text you, so what other random person is going to text you from a number you don't know? So I didn't want to be like, hey. Because like I said, and then on top of that, I already had like a little dossier on it, so I kind of I couldn't be like, hey, so what's up?
He
so
already
what have you been
knew
up
my shit.
Not
stink.
the whole
like,
breakdown.
He already
but
knew, like
a good chunk, yeah.
Yeah.
So I wasn't like, hey, so like, what's up? Like, where are you from? Like, I knew all that. You know, I knew when her birthday was. I knew most of like the starter conversations. So like, I kind of knew all that stuff. So I was like, I couldn't just shoot her with a, hey, so what do you like to do? Or like, hey, do you have kids? I already knew she had kids.
Yeah, like the stuff you guys know, he knew. Like he knew before because she slapped it down on him. Yeah. So the stuff, everything you guys know, he knew before he even talked to me. So
yeah, so I couldn't really like I said, I'm not defending myself. I wouldn't say it was the best conversation opener. By no means, but at the same, I really didn't have anything else to go with. It couldn't be like, you know, so what's your favorite color?
and like to get to know each other, what did we do? We sent long ass text messages.
Yeah,
like we threw everything into text messages.
We literally like, you know, on Instagram or no, what is it? Like on Facebook when you had to do the whole like about me thing. It's basically what we did.
We did all of one.
My name's Kyle. I'm from Mississippi. Blah 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 blah. And then you know, I'm ShaKida.
Yeah.
I got a thing for white boys. Blah blah blah. Paul
Yeah,
Walker's
like
my-
we talked about our parents, his parents, all that stuff. Like we threw everything in like really quick within that first day.
Yeah, because well, more just speaking on me, I'm the kind I don't really like to ease into things in a relationship. If I like to just let you know who I am up front, right out the gate, because I don't want to waste my time or your time. If I, just playing it safe and easing into it, and then eventually 6-7 months from now, when you discover the real me, you just should be like, that's 7 months you wasted because like I was giving you my PR person, the person that I wanted to show you on like our first couple dates. Because everyone knows like you're not your real person on your first date. You're the person you want them to like. So
Yeah.
cut all that shit, and I was like, this is who I am.
And we did all of that for what? 2 weeks. And then, boom.
Lock that shit down.
We were stuck with each other.
Yeah. So you got 2 weeks in, yeah.
I don't know what happened because I was single for 4 years.
I don't know how.
Prior to him, and I was batshit scared. Like, when he's like, hey, do you want to be my girlfriend? I'm just like...
Yeah, she has like...
I hesitated the first time.
I know you did.
I hesitated the first time. He asked me, like, we were on a date, and he asked me, and I kind of hesitated. And then, 2 days later, I think he asked me again. But I had to...
What? Good.
I had to, like, make the hint of, you need to ask me right now so I can say yes.
Oh, because first of all, if you hesitated, it's like saying I love you. If you're like, I love you, and they're like, huh? You're like, oh, done. Won't say that anymore. Gotcha, boss. It's kind of what it was. I was like, hey, babes, would you make me... And I was, once again, I'm over the top, so I had to be like...
Yeah,
hey,
like it was like some movie type shit.
Would you make me the happiest person, the happiest vanilla cup that's ever been put in
Those weren't
an
his
ice cream
words.
cone? Well, it's paraphrasing. I was like, would you go out with me? And she just... like,
because no one ever
sad.
asked me before. Like, even before, like, my relationship before, I never got asked. Like, I think I asked. Like, I was like, so, do you want to give this a try? Like, you want to try this out, see what happens? Like, that's how it was. So, for him to, like, ask me, like, I really thought I was in a movie.
She gets real ghetto on me. That's really kind of turns me on.
I do not
Yo,
get ghetto.
fam, were we, like, a something or not?
We together or no?
Oh, no. She gives me on a little, too.
Love you.
Love you, too.
That's pretty much how we met.
Yeah,
Nothing spectacular.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't like, some kind of fairy tale story, but it was pretty cool. I was pretty happy. In my end of it, she kind of came out of nowhere, kind of landed into my lap, kind of, sort of. But apparently in her end,
I think he was
premeditated.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. But I was just going through something at the time. Like, the day that I met him, I had started this journey called the 30-Day Love Challenge. So, with that, I was just taking the time to love myself more and not put everyone first. Like, I would put myself first. And, you guys know I was hooked onto someone, so I had declared that, I'm gonna not be hooked. And then the next day, who do I meet?
White boy.
Vanilla Cup.
Kyle. Also known as Kyle. You guys can call me Kyle.
Kyle!
You don't have to call me Vanilla Cup.
He doesn't like when I call him Kyle.
She doesn't like it when I call her Sha'Kida.
It just sounds weird when he says Sha'Kida.
It just sounds mean when she says Kyle. I know I'm in trouble. That's every guy, though. That's all the way from your mother to your wife.
When I'm mad, I'll drop Kyle real quick.
Exactly. But that's every guy, though. Like, every time, like, all the way from your little kid, from your mother, all the way to your grown-ass man, and it's your wife. Whenever you hear the name, you're always like, oh, shit, did I do something wrong?
I'd be like, Kyle.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody playing with you.
Basically.
I don't say it like that.
No, she doesn't. She's just like, all right, Kyle. That's what I know, like, I did something, or, I don't know. It's always my fault, in her eyes.
No, I
She's
just
like,
get annoyed.
Kyle. She gets whatever, Kyle. If I get whatever, Kyle, I'm like, well, guess we're done talking now, because no matter what I say, it's just gonna make
And that's
things
the crazy thing, because I feel like our relationship is completely different, because now I don't, like, beg him to talk to me.
Mm-mm.
Like, I will just fall off the face of the earth for a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
Watch TV.
Yeah.
Eat and sleep.
Actually, what were you, like? Are you referring to like this relationship as opposed to the other one? Because you were
Yeah.
never like that.
Yeah.
You've never begged me to talk.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, so like this relationship.
Yeah,
Okay.
the whole relationship. Like I just.
Yeah, which I want that shit. Like I want.
He wants me to beg.
I want a clingy girlfriend.
He wants me to beg. He wants me to.
I just want her to care.
He wants a clingy girlfriend.
I just want a girlfriend that cares.
I care. See? He spoils me rotten. So guys, make sure you check into our channel.
ShaKidalee TV.
Oh, good job.
But yeah, we'll see whatever the first. Like I said, subscribe if you have a particular challenge or tag that you want us to do first. Let us know, and
don't forget about Truth or Dare Wednesdays.
Yeah, we'll start that up real soon.
Yeah, so that's it.
That's it.
We done here.
We out here.
We out here. See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. My mom's home.
3, 2, 1.
Didn't you hear the door?
I did. Unless somebody's trying to break in.
I don't need that.
Well, the dog's not. Okay, never mind. Fuck. The dog is moving. Why is the door cracked open?
Mom, if you don't just come in.
I was like, yo, am I gonna have to jump this couch?
Because we heard the door and we're like, what is that?
I thought you said,
No.
I was like, I know I closed the door. I'm like, I'm about to jump this couch and put somebody's in the ground.
Yeah, we got scared for a second.
I wasn't scared.
Word.
I don't. Yes. Happy Valentine's Day to me. Oh wait.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Wow.
Hey guys. Oh, hey guys. What? It'll be lit.
2017, year of the grind.
Litty.
It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be a lituation.
That too.
You hate when I say that.
Yeah.
Can you fix your hair? Hey guys.